Hello everyone and welcome to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals, September the 11th, 2020, here at Rogers Place, Tampa Bay and the New York Islanders. Tampa Bay leading this series by 2-0, but this game, the Islanders leading 2-1. The scoring so far, period 1, 6:14, the Islanders took the lead when Lee scored, assisted by Pagiao. Tampa Bay then equalised at 14:11 on a 4-on-4 from Johnson, assisted by Hedman. And then in the second period, just 10 seconds in, a goal by Brock Nelson from Pulock and Twos. So we're ready for the third period to start. Islanders really need to win this. They don't want to go 3 down with 4 to play. Cirelli for Tampa is a 3. Nelson for the Islanders is a 3. So we're all even. So the puck is dropped and an 8 on an even. And Cirelli will come up with the puck. 13. The ODIs are set at 2 for Tampa and 0 for the Islanders. So a 13 of Cirelli is a 22. And he will lose the puck to Brock Nelson. The Islanders, 54 off Nelson is a 32. So do we have a physical 14? 1, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, we don't. So that will result in a pass to Jordan Eberle. Jordan Eberle will look to move forward and get a shot, and he gets a 5, which becomes a 7. So block 2. So he needs to roll a 6 to get the shot off, and he doesn't. So it's going to be blocked, and that block will be by the disadvantaged defender, which is Shattenkirk. So Kevin Shattenkirk blocks the puck, but it goes back to Eberle, and Eberle gets a shot off. First shot of the period. And Vasilevsky with a 36, which is a 33, makes the save. And it comes out back to Devon Twos, and he makes space for another shot, and Twos gets his shot off. First of the game for Twos. And Eberle again with a 15 is a 3, makes the save and sends it out to Anthony Cirelli. Hi Philip, how are we doing? I'm good. Enjoying a little bit of Apba hockey here. So Cirelli with a 65 is a 29. He's going to lose that puck after a big hit. And Devon Twos comes up with it. 1:30 gone. Islanders lead 2-1, trailing the series by 2. 45 is to 26, and he will automatically lose that to Andre Palat. And the Lightning coming up the ice, a 62 is an 8. And so that will be 4 check. They needed a 11, and they've only got a 10. So the shot by Palat will be wide, and a wide shot on a 9. The goalie freezes Wildcat him off the end boards, and so we're going to get a defensive face-off at 2:30. Yeah, it's a great mat. It's a huge thing, but it doesn't have to make it a lot easier, especially when you've got these sort of things, just to cover the lines up and just move them like that. I've seen Dave Gardner play on the Hockey Blast mat, which effectively is the same thing for Hockey Blast, with all the players out in one all in one go, but obviously their cards are a lot smaller. So here we go with the face-off. Cirelli and Nelson waiting for the puck to be dropped, and it's an 11 on an even, and that puck will be won by Cirelli and dropped back to Victor Hedman on the blue line, and Hedman will take the shot, and it will be a good shot. Can Varlamov make the save? 55. He will make a save, and he'll deflect that out to Ryan Pulock. 3 minutes gone. Yeah, it's a good setup. With all the little cheat cards that I've got and the different ways, doing assists and timings and penalties and what have you, And I've even got my own new card that I made. I don't know if you've seen this one, for clearing. Because in clearing, if they clear the puck, it's a face-off automatically, and I don't like that, because not all clearances end up in a face-off. So it makes it just so much quicker, and the game then flows. So Pulock has the puck for the Islanders. 24 off Pulock is a 9, which is going to be a blocked shot, and that is going to be blocked. 6 is going to be the advantaged defender, so Hedman blocks that puck, and as a result, the puck is sent into the corner, and he goes and gets it himself. So Hedman has the puck for Tampa. 15 is a 3, so there could be a tip in here. Let's see who's going to do the tip in. 6, which is the 3rd highest I rating. 5, 6, 7, 5, 5. So it's going to be Kucherov who could tip, which is a 5 on a 6. So it's a tip plus 2. So the shot comes in, it's not going to go in, and a 16 is going to tip it. So Kucherov tips the puck. Varlamov, 61 is a 22. And Varlamov tips the puck from Hedman. Let's see if there's a second. There will be a second one, and that is 41, which is the 2nd highest of the players left. So it could be 1 of 2. Odd is going to be the defender. Yes, Shattenkirk. So Shattenkirk gets the puck over to Hedman, whose shot is then tipped in by Varlamov, by Kucherov, sorry. And this game is tied at 2. So everything to fight for. I certainly will wake you up. I tried pine tar baseball. I just didn't like it, and also, you know, the seasons are just not available, or there weren't when I tried it. I just didn't like the way it played. So we have an 8 on the face-off, and the visiting centre Cirelli wins the face-off and comes away with the puck. 13 is a 22, so he's going to lose out, and Brock Nelson will pick up for the Islanders. He'll then dump the puck in, and it'll end up with Kucherov as the lines change. Kucherov will dump it back in, and that will go out to the left defender. And there's going to be a corner battle there with the players coming on the ice, and it's going to be against the right wing. So left defender is an 8, right wing is a 10. So it could be, and it's going to be won by Coleman. So Coleman, the right wing, he will go up with against the left defender for an inside battle. So that's a 9. Against Nick Leddy, who is a 5. So he's going to get a shot. Coleman gets the shot off. And Varlamov with a 63 is a 38. Going to be saved, and it's going to be deflected into the seats for a face-off. So we can do the ODI calculation. 14 for Tampa is going to be a 0. And 16 for the Islanders will also be a 0. The teams I used for pine tar for yesterday's were from 1889. Oh. Yeah, you couldn't get a season when I were looking at it. You could get all these, you know, little sets of cards that were from different eras, and I don't like doing that. I don't like playing the 64 Cubs against the 86 Cardinals. It's pointless. I just don't see the point in it if you're not going to play a game that could actually have happened. So anyway, back at the ranch, defensive zone face-off. Oh, we haven't got the time of the goal off. The time of the goal is 13, which is 21 seconds. So that was 3:49. It's Kucherov, not Varlamov. Let me just get my score sheet right, because I made a bit of a mess of it there, Dave. Philip. So Kucherov scored the goal. Anyway, we're back to live action, and it's a 3 Paquette against Pagiao. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but it'd be something like Peugeot, I should imagine. It sounds a bit French. A 3 on a +1 is the advantage left wing, Andre Lee, and a 13 is a 4, which is a shot on goal for Lee, and Lee gets a good shot off. 5th shot of the game. Vasilevsky with a 45 is a 6, makes a great save and covers it up. And at 5 minutes, we have a tied hockey game at 2-2. Tampa leading the series by 2. Face off in the Tampa end. 8 on a +1 is the left defender for Tampa, Johnson. So Johnson has the puck with a 51 as a 3. So he's going to get a shot on goal. He's going to take it up the ice and shoot. Not a very good shot, it has to be said. And with a 51, Varlamov saves that and gets it out to the center. And the Islanders will come up the ice needing to win this game. 25. Pageau is going to lose this, and it's going to be picked up by Cernak for the Lightning. And 61 from Cernak is a 28, and again he will be hit very quickly. Puck will come loose, and Josh Bailey picks it up for the Islanders. Islanders looking to get back into this series. 31 is a 6, so he's going to get a shot on goal, block 1. So he needs to roll more than a 5. He needed a 6 and he didn't, so the puck is going to be blocked, and it's going to be blocked by 9 on an even. So that's going to be the right defender. Cernak will block that puck, and the puck will end up with the left wing, Tyler Johnson. Tampa, if they win this, will be 3 up, and I would imagine pretty safe at that point. 36 is a 33, and there could be penalties. Let's have a look. No, the whistle will stay in the referee's pocket, but it will end up in a neutral zone face-off as it goes over the boards and into the Tampa bench, and we'll have a central zone face-off. Started as a blowout, 7-0 Brooklyn, but ended up 10-6 Brooklyn over Baltimore. The old Orioles. 3 on a +1. Puck will be won by New York, and Anders Lee will come up the ice, the left wing. 16 is a 28, and he will be hit and loses the puck. Blake Coleman picks it up, and he will dump the puck in. He will dump it in, and Nicholas Leddy will pick the puck up and will go into a corner battle with the right wing. So we have an 8, which becomes a 7 because he's tired, and Carter Verhaeghe will come in with a 6. So the defense will win it, and he will then dump the puck back, and that will end up with Patrick Maroon as the lines change. And let's set up the ODAIs. A 5 and a 5 is a 10. Ooh, that's bad. That's a -1 for Tampa, and 6 and 10 is 16, so they will stay at 0. And Patrick Maroon, 64. 64 is a 6, and he'll be a shot and goal block 1. So the block here needs to beat, well, he can't because there's 6, so it's going to automatically be blocked. And a 9 will be the right defender for the Islanders, who will be Pelech. And Pelech's block ends up in the crowd, and we're going to end up with a neutral zone, defensive zone face-off in the Islanders' end. Well, we've got somebody else watching other than Philip. Say hello, whoever it is, so we know who you are. 5 on a Goodrow is a 3, Barzal is a 2, so it's a +1 for Tampa. So a 5 on a +1 is going to end up with Calvin Clutterbuck for the Islanders. 64 off Clutterbuck. He's a 29. He will lose out, and Ryan McDonough will pick it up for Tampa Bay. 56 is a 26, and again, a lot of physical play at the moment, and left wing Matt Martin will pick it up for the Islanders. Tied at 2-2. 33, that's going to be good. It's going to be a 1, and so he will get a shot on goal. So Matt Martin gets a shot on goal, and Vasilevsky with a 12 is a 25. He's going to make a save, but the puck is going to be loose. Can they clear it? Clearing is an 8, and they can't clear it. So on a 25, it's the highest shot frequency who will get the puck back, which will be Matthew Barzal, and his shot with 31 will also require Vasilevsky to make the save. 43 off Vasilevsky is a 29, and again, that puck is saved, but this time the opponent's left wing, Matt Martin, picks up the puck. 10 minutes gone. Halfway through this period, 2-2. Series being led by Tampa 2-0. 22 is going to be a good break for Martin. He's going to get his shot off. Martin, his second shot in this period. Vasilevsky with a 45 is a 6. He will save and hold the puck in his glove, and will have a whistle and a defensive zone face-off. Goodrow and Barzal waiting for the puck drop. 8 on a +1 is going to end up with Pat Maroon for Tampa. 16 is an interception by the left wing unless there's a forecheck 10. And if there is, they'll also get a shot on goal. And there is, so the left wing Martin gets the puck and he gets the shot on goal. 4th shot in the game. The 44 is a great save by Vasilevsky, and he will send it out to Bogosian. He's actually playing his first. He played in all the games, but he was the spare man in the offense. But he's managed to get himself in on the 3rd line. 42 is a 21, and that is going to lose out to the left wing Matt Martin. 11:30 gone in this third period. 36 is a 33, and so we could end up with penalties here. Let's have a look. A 10, no, it's going to be a neutral zone face-off, so the whistle will blow, and at this point we will have line changes. 12 minutes gone. So let's set the ODAIs up. That's an 8, and an 8 is a 16, so Tampa will be 0, and a 7 and a 10 will be 17, so New York will be a 1. Hi-li heyday. I'm just watching your box for breakfast. Good morning, afternoon, everybody. Well, it's afternoon here. It's 1 o'clock here in the UK, but I'm glad you're enjoying your breakfast. I hope it's something quite nice. And, well, you never know the Bolts. If they win this, they'll be 3 up in the series. So we got Paquette for Tampa, and well, Peugeot. I'll go for Peugeot for the Islanders. So the puck is dropped in the center, and a 10 on a +1 is going to end up with Paquette. So Paquette with a 64 is a 6, which becomes a 7. So a shot and goal block 2, and that means he's got a roll of 6 to actually get the shot off, and he doesn't. So the shot is blocked by an 8, which is the advantage player of the Islanders' defense, and that is going to be Pulock. So he'll get his first block of the game, and that will result in the puck being sent into the corner, and Pullock will go and collect it himself. Pullock bringing up the puck for the Islanders. 62 is an 8. 4 check 11. 1 4 7. No, they haven't, so it's going to be wide, and a 6 on a wide shot. He's going to end up with another chance of a shot, second highest shot frequency, and that will be Peugeot, and he will get his shot off. But this time Vasilevsky must make a save. 35. 35 is a 4, a great save, and it ends up with the left wing Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson with a 55. He's going to move right up and take his shot. So end-to-end stuff here in this third period, and Varlamov with a 51 is a 3. He will save and send that back out to the center spot. Peugeot then 53 is a 19, and that will be a big hit, and Victor Hedman will come out for the Lightning. Oh, and an 11, that's a good move. He's going to move up, get a shot off Hedman. Nobody there to help him. Varlamov with a 56 is a 34. It's going to be saved, and the goals will come off its moorings. The whistle will go on 14 minutes. We're going to have a defensive zone face-off in the Islanders' end. 2-2 with just 6 minutes to go. Islanders trailing the series by 2. They can't really afford to go 3 down. 7. 7 on a +1 is the advantaged right wing, so that will be New York, Josh Bailey. And Josh Bailey with a 26, which is a 15, will get a pass, and it could be a shot on goal as well. It'll go to Anders Lee if this is less than a 33, and it is. Lee gets the shot, and it's not going to be good enough. Vasilevsky with a 36 is a 33. He's going to save that, and it's going to come back out to Ryan Pullock, who will skate around and then try another shot. Pullock, his first shot of the game, and again Vasilevsky will be called on to make a save, and he makes that easily and gets it out to Victor Hedman. 14:30 gone in this third period. 42 off Hedman is a 7, which is block 2. So he's going to roll a 6 to get the shot, and he doesn't, so it's going to be blocked. And a 3 on a plus block is going to be advantage. So Pullock again will block that puck for the Islanders, and on a 9 he will send that puck out, and the center Peugeot will pick up the puck. 42 off the center is a 5, so it's going to be a Soga. So does anyone have a 42 assist? And they don't. So the whistle will blow, and there'll be a neutral zone face-off. 15 minutes, last 5 minutes of this game. Unless we have to go into overtime, we'll get some free hockey. 26 is 8 on a +1. Goes to Tyler Johnson for Tampa. Tampa looking to put this game away, and virtually really the series if they go 3 up with 4 to play. Tyler gets his shot off. Tyler Johnson gets his shot off, and that's his 5th shot of this game. But Varlamov with the 23 is a 6. He will save and cover up the puck, and the whistle will go. 15 minutes 30 gone in the game. Paquette against Peugeot at the center spot. 11 on a +1, and the right defender for New York, Pullock, will pick the puck up. 31 is a 5. And that will be taken up the ice, and he'll cross the blue line and take his shot. Vasilevsky makes a great save and pushes it out to Kevin Shattenkirk, and he will dump the puck to effect a line change, but in doing so he will ice the puck, and the whistle will go. Defensive zone face-off in the Tampa end, and the final line change of this period will occur. 20, that will be a +2 for Tampa, and 15 will be a 0 for the Islanders. 4 minutes left in this third period, 2-2. Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and a 10 on an even is going to go to the home right wing, Jordan Apba. So the Islanders have it 23. 23 is a 5, so he's going to get his shot off, stepping into the shot. And Vasilevsky with a 13 is a 5, makes the save and pushes it out to Nikita Kucherov. 16:30 in this game. In this period gone so far, 63 is a 6. And that will be a block 1. So 1, 2, 4, they've got to beat 4, and they don't, so it's going to be blocked. And 2 is going to be the disadvantaged defender, which is going to be Leddy. So Leddy blocks the shot, and the puck is then sent out of the arena for a face-off. 3 minutes left in this period. Lightning 2, Islanders 2. Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals, 6 on an even. Visiting right wing is Kucherov with the puck for Tampa. 23 is a 4, so he's going to get a shot off. Kucherov gets his shot off. And Varlamov with a 16 is a 28. He makes the save. Can they clear? The clearance is a 7, and they cannot clear. So let's just check that. 16 was a 28, wasn't it? Yeah, so this is going to go to the 4th highest shot frequency. 26, 14, 18, 15, 13. So Cirelli gets that puck back, and he's going to take a shot, and it's going to be a good shot from Cirelli. First shot of the game, Cirelli. Varlamov with the 13 is a 5, and he makes a big save. That could have been the game. Apba picks up the puck for the Islanders, and a 42 is a 5, becomes a 7. So block 2 must roll. Oh, well, it doesn't matter actually, because it will always be a 6. They can't beat it. So 9 on an even. On the block is going to be the right defender, Cernak. So Cernak gets his 3rd block of the game, and the puck will end up with the left wing, Palat. 18 minutes gone in the game. In this last period, 2 is going to get up the ice and take a shot. Palat with a 55 will not trouble the scorers. Varlamov with a 56 off his card is a 34, makes the save, and again the nets come off the moorings at 18:30 in this game. 1 minute 30 left. 2-2 tied game. Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Cirelli and Nelson wait the puck, and the puck is dropped, and Nelson comes away with it for the Islanders. 53 is a 7, and so a block 2, so it will automatically get blocked. And a 4 on an even is going to be the left defender this time, so Servacek gets a block. Sergachev gets the block, and a 5 is going to send the puck out to left wing Ondrej Palat. Ondrej Palat with a 35, which is a 4, is going to be a shot on goal for Palat. And Palat's shot is good, but I don't think it's going to trouble Varlamov. Varlamov with a 34 is a 31, so the puck is saved, but it will come back out to Kucherov, who skates, finds himself a gap, and has another shot. Varlamov again is going to be called in to make the save, and he does, and sends it out to Nick Leddy. 19 minutes gone in this period. 55. Leddy skating up the ice, gets a 5, becomes a 7, so a block 2 automatically blocked, as we already know the good defensive line. 4 will be the left defender this time, again Sergachev. will block the shot in the Tampa end, and an 11 will send that puck out, but it will go back out to a New York player, and it will be Brock Nelson. Nelson with a 53, his shot, his first of this period, and Vasilevsky makes the save, and it comes out to the left wing, Andre Palat at 19:30. Last chance to make any difference in this period. 21 is a 31. Physical 10, 3, 5, 7, 9. Yes, they've got the physical 10. So that will end up with the left defender, Leddy. And period 3 ends with the score tied. Let's have a look at the shots on goals for this period. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for Tampa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 for the Islanders. So we're going into overtime. And for the first period of overtime, I play lines 1, then line 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 all the way through. And if we have to go to second period, we will then start the normal 1, 2, 3 rotation. So 8 and 14, 22, they're going to be a +2. And 7 and 9 is 16, so they're going to be a 0. So sudden death overtime. Free hockey, exactly. You're going to have to make yourself some more breakfast to get to the end of this. So the players are out, Cirelli and Nelson ready to drop the puck at the center. And here we go, it's an 8 on an even. And that puck will end up with Anthony Cirelli for Tampa Bay. 22 is a 1, so he's going to get a shot off. And a 12, Cirelli gets his shot off. Vasilevsky 64. 64 is a 5, a brilliant save, and ends up with Apba. I thought the game were going to be over on the first play there. Apba with a 12 is 25. He gets hit and he loses the puck to the right defender, Kevin Shattenkirk. 1 minute gone in this period. 36. 36 is a 33. Could we have penalties? We could, but with it being overtime, I always make them possible penalties. So a 15 or less will be coincidentals. And it isn't, so the referee will blow his whistle and we'll have a face-off. Referee's keeping the whistle in the pocket for the penalties in this period so far. Extra cup of Java, yes. That's what we need. 3 on an even. The home left defender ends up with it. Nelson wins the face-off and drops it back to Devon Toews. Devon Toews, 23. Is a 22. He is hit, and Cirelli picks the puck up for Tampa. Tampa up the ice now with a 21, and again that's a 31. Physical 10. We know that they've got physical 10. 3, 5, 7, 9. Yes, so that will be lost with the big hit, and Devon Toews has the puck for the Islanders. 14. 14 is a 30, and he shoots the puck down the ice, and the whistle blows for icing. We're going to come all the way back to the New York end for a defensive face-off. Cirelli and Nelson over the puck, waiting for it to be dropped. 8. The visiting centre, Cirelli, ends up with the puck. And with the 22, he's going to get himself a shot. Not a very good one from Cirelli, so I need a pencil for this. Cirelli takes the first shot of overtime. Second shot of overtime, sorry. And 6-2 is a 5. Is going to be saved and sent out to the left wing, Beauvillier. Beauvillier for the Islanders with the 16. He gets hit, and Kucherov will pick the puck up, but he will dump the puck, and it will be sent out to Jordan Eberle as the lines change. Apba will dump that back in, but in doing so, he ices the puck. The whistle will go, and we will have a face-off again in the Islanders' end. So 6 and an 8 is a 14. ODI is 0 for Tampa, and a 16 is a 0 for the Islanders. Hi Arnold, how are you doing, man? It is. If you talked about the game itself, I love this game. I can see why a lot of people get hung up on it when you start doing assists and penalties, but I'm from the school of the Dave Gardner school of playing this game, and so my assists are on a little chart, and you know, if there's a goal, there's an assist, and I just roll. Hopefully you'll see what I mean if you see when we get the winning goal. And it's so easy. And same with the penalties. If it's a coincidental, if it says it's coincidentals, then it's coincidentals, and I'm not wasting time trying to find out it is. I've got Dave's chart for coincidentals and for fights. If it's a fight, it's a fight. Somebody's going to fight, and it makes it so much easier. So here we go in the Islanders' end. Paquette and Pajot. PAG Jean Gabriel. I'm assuming it's Pajot. So if anybody can tell me if I'm right or wrong, just let me know. Just give me the phonetic way of saying it, and I can say it properly. It's better than what I was calling him, which was Pagayao, which may actually be his right name. 5 on a +1. So disadvantage right wing. Blake Coleman gets the puck, and a 15 is a 1, so he's going to get a shot, and that shot will not be the best of shots. And with a 56 off Varlamov, it's a 34. It's going to be saved, but there could be a rebound. Let's have a look at the rebound. The rebound is the highest shot frequency, which the highest I rating, which is a 9. So it's going to come back to Coleman, and a 1 on a 9. It's just a shot on goal. So Coleman gets his own rebound, and he gets his shot back on goal. Varlamov, can he save them? 36. 36 is a 33. And with the rebound, Coleman puts the puck into the net. So in the first overtime period, Tampa Bay, let's see what the time was. This is how I work with the time. So I've rolled a 63. So 63 is 19 and a 25. So if anything, if it was a double, I'd roll again and use the second number. So 63 is a 19, so it's 19 seconds less. I've moved the clock on to 4 minutes 30. So the goal was at 3 minutes 11 seconds. Coleman with the goal off the rebound of his own. So there'll be 1 extra assist. And again, if you played this at the hockey game, you know what it's like to find an assist. Nah. This is the chart that Dave. It's a different layout. I've actually made this layout, but it's the same chart that Dave Gardner uses. So I've just rolled a 21. So 21. If it's 2 assists, it's the 3rd and 4th highest assist. But it's 1 assist, so it's just the 3rd. So you use the number after the dash. So the assist, the 3rd assist. So I've got 22, 24, 21, and 26. So it's going to be the 22. So Paquette. So it's Coleman from Paquette to win the game. So I've got a goal for Coleman, an assist for Paquette, and obviously we've got all the pluses here. And the minuses here. So Tampa 1. So Tampa 3, New York 2 in overtime, and Tampa lead the series by 3-0. Let's have a look at the goaltending stats. So they both played 63 minutes. That should be 4:11, by the way. 64 minutes 11 seconds. Let's have a look at the shots in overtime. 1, 2, 3 shots for Tampa, and the Islanders didn't get any shots off. So Vasilevsky faced 17, 27, 31 shots and allowed 2 goals. Varlamov did 64-11, faced 13, 33, 36 shots and allowed 3. So that's the end of the game, and it has to be said, it's not looking good for the Islanders. I don't know about you guys, but they are 3 games down with 4 games to play, and that doesn't look like it's a good thing for the Islanders. Tampa Bay look like they're going to be going through to the Stanley Cup Finals. Next game will be game 4 of the Western Conference Finals, and currently that series stands Vegas leading Dallas 2-1 in the series, but time will tell about that one as well. So hope you've enjoyed this. Yeah, it's great. Oh well, it's your chart, Dave. You would love it. We love you for making it, mate. We love you for making it, because it makes it so damn easy to play the game. Don't know if I'm doing anything. I actually learned something today. I didn't realize that when you have a when you've got a role of a bench minor, you check the defense team first. Didn't realize that. I've always been checking the team that had control, but you check the defense first, and it's there you go. You see, learning something new every day. But as the man is here, I've got to praise him, because you know he gets a bit sensitive. Mr. Gardner does. So his cheat cards and the cheat cards that he's taken from others, like the penalty decision chart, just make this game so much better. As I've said before, I can see why some people don't like this game, because you get bogged down in rolling for assists and penalties. But these charts that Dave and others have created just make it so fast. Well, we're at 43 minutes. We've played overtime and we've chatted a fair amount in between. It's not just been me going on about what's happening in the game. There's your score of the game at the end of it. 3-2 to Tampa Bay, taking a 3-game series lead. But yes, you know, if you buy this game, and I would recommend buying this game, but if you do buy this game, drop a line to me or Dave, and we'll get you these cards. The one change I've made is this clearing card, because not all clearing ends up in the face-off. So I've made a chart that I roll again. So if they clear the puck, they'll roll it again and add them up, and that gives me the result. And if it's a defensive zone face-off, I roll it again. And if it's a 2 and a 12, then it's a delay game, because they put it straight over the plexi intentionally. So just to add a little bit of variety, rather than just give them a defensive zone face-off. So there you have it. Still looking for somebody who's got a Stratomatic game. Doesn't matter if it's hockey, football, or basketball or baseball. All I'm trying to find out is how much it would cost to get said game sent by USPS over to the UK, because I want to get the football game from Stratomatic, but they want to charge me $84 to put it in the post, and I just think that is ridiculously high. So what I'm really after is somebody to measure it up, check the weight, find out from UPS how much it would cost me to get it sent over, and then I'll find somebody I can send the game to and get them to post it to me, and that way I'll save money, because the Stratomatic tell me that that is the amount of money that they pay to get it over to me, and I just can't see it. So $63 game, it's going to cost me $150 if I pay them. So if you've got a Stratomatic game and you want to do that and let me know what the cost would be, then I would be eternally grateful. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I don't know if you want to ask any questions before we go. I'll hang on for a couple of seconds, see if anybody's got. Oh, the man, that assist. What, this one? It's yours. It's the one that you made. I just reformatted it. I can send it to you if you want it, Dave. It's on a big sheet with all the other ones that I've got. So I think that one, it's in Excel. I think I've got it in, but I can convert it to a PDF. So if you want that one as well, I can send you that one. Just let me know. But that assist chart is the assist chart that you had, just in a different format, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Any more for any more? Just to give you a recap. Today's game, Eastern Conference Final Game 3, Tampa beat New York Islanders 3-2 in overtime. 4 minutes 11, Coleman from Paquette. Has anybody decided how I should really be saying this name yet? Peugeot or Pageau, P-A-G-E-A-U. It sounds like it's it's probably French Canadian, so I'm assuming it's Peugeot. Enjoy the rest of the day, highlight, and don't eat too much breakfast. And in the Western Conference Final, which will be Game 4 coming up next, Vegas leads 2-1 in the series, and that will be my next one. So we're getting close to seeing if Tampa and Vegas will actually make it through to the Stanley Cup Final, as they did in real life. I suspect that Tampa will, because no matter how hard they try, the Islanders don't seem to be able to beat them. So hope you've enjoyed it, and hope you'll join me again. It's been quite good doing it at this time of the day on a Sunday, because I catch a few of you at your breakfast, so usually a few more than watching it when I do it in the week, which is about 4:30, 5 o'clock my time, and which will be around midday for most people over in the States. But that will be at that sort of time, the next game, because that will be during the week. I finish at 4:30, finish work at 4:30, and this is the desk I'm working from. So this is out, ready. It's a great mouse mat. And I just clear my keyboard and my mouse and put the players out, and off we go. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thumbs up and thumbs down and all that nonsense. And I hope you join me for the Western Conference Final Game 4 next. Until then, have a good day and go Packers.